Hey guys, welcome back to Yogis with Pride. Here is Richard and Daniela, directly from Colonias and Hordi, Mallorca, Spain, offering you a full primary Ashtanga series. So if you're home, make sure you have any blocks or straps, and we will start with a classic sun salutation. Find yourself standing tall on the top of the mat, feet together, big toe connecting to each other. Start closing the eyes and engaging Ujjayi breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Keep going with this breath and opening the palm facing forward. Inhale, arms up, look at your thumbs. Exhale, dive forward to Uttanasana. Take a big inhale, half full lift. Take the time to walk the foot back, knees on the floor if you need it. Inhale, upper facing up. Exhale your way back into downward facing dog. First one of the day, so if you need to walk the feet, absolutely walk the feet, or look like Richard, bend the knees, make sure your spine is tall. Breathe in with sound. 2, 3, 4, and look between the two hands, walk the 2 feet forward. Exhale, chest resting over the thighs. Inhale, arms up, look at your thumbs, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale to your heart, Samastitihi. Round 2, Ekam inhale, Dva, exhale. 3, inhale, Chatwari, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, upper facing dog, Shad, exhale, downward facing dog. 5, Ujjayi breath, breathe in with sound for 1. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, and 5. Start looking between the two hands. Sapta, walk forward. Ashta, exhale. Now, arms up. Exhale to your heart. Samastitihi. Round 3. Ekam inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale. Chattuari, Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale. Upper facing up. Shad, exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5 breath here. Sect the belly in, the spine is flat. Bend the knees if you need to. Heels towards the floor. Look toward the navel. Breathe in 3, 4, and slowly 5. Sapta, walk and jump forward. Half a lift. Ashta, exhale. Nava, inhale, arms up. Exhale, Samastiti. Round number 4. Ekam inhale. Dva, exhale. 3, inhale. Chattuari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Spine still flat. Breathe in with sound. 2, 3, 4, and slowly 5. Look between the two hands. Walk and jump the 2 feet forward. Half a lift. Ashta, exhale. Nada, inhale, arms up. Back to your heart, Samastitihi. Last one, inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive forward. 3, inhale. Chatuari, walk or jump back, Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, quads away from the floor. Exhale into downward facing dog. Breathing here for 1. Breathing for 2, 3, 4, and here we go. 5. Look between the two hands. Sapta, walk or jump forward. Halfway lift. Ashta, exhale, dive forward. Now inhale, arms overhead. And exhale to your heart. Samastitihi. Bend the knees, touch the floor. Arms are up, chair pose. Exhale, dive forward. 3, inhale, halfway lift. Walk and jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, halfway facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the right foot forward, left foot 45 degrees, right knee 90 degrees, through arms up, look between the two hands. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into down dog. Step the left foot forward, right foot 45 degrees, left knee 90 degrees, arms overhead, palms together if possible. Exhale into your Chaturanga. Inhale, upper facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. 5 breath here. 1. Tuck the belly in, look towards the navel. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. And slowly 5 punch, harasha, walk a jump forward, shorasha, exhale, tap harasha, inhale, bend the knees, chat, and exhale back to your center, samasthiti, round 2, bend the knees, touch the floor, arms up, chair pose, exhale, hands on the floor, dive forward, 3, inhale, half a lift, walk and jump back, take your chaturanga, inhale, urdhva mukha, exhale, Adho Mukha, step the right foot forward, arms up, warrior 1, exhale, chaturanga, inhale, upward facing, exhale into downward facing dog, step the left foot forward, right foot 45 degree, arms up, Virabhadrasana A, left side, exhale into chaturanga, inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog, 5 breath here, 1, focusing on the quality of your breath, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Start looking between the 2 hands. Prepare yourself to walk or eventually jump forward. Feet between the 2 hands, halfway lift. Exhale, chest resting over the thighs. Bend the knees, arms up. Look between the 2 hands and exhale back to your heart. Samasthiti. Inhale, bend the knees, touch the floor, arms up. Utkatasana. Exhale, dive forward to Tanasana. 3, inhale, walk or jump back. Take your chaturanga, eyes forward. Inhale, shine the chest forward. Exhale into down dog. Virabhadrasana A, right side, arms up. Exhale into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing. Left forward, arms up, Virabhadrasana A, left side. Exhale into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing dog. 5 Ujjayi breath here. Breathing 1. Spine flat, keep bending those knees if you need it. If legs are straight, heels towards the floor. Push away the floor, shoulders close to the ears, don't collapse. And slowly. So looking between the 2 hands, I prepare yourself to walk or jump forward 1 more time. Half a lift. Exhale, dive forward. Bend the knees, arms up, look at your thumbs, Utkatasana, and exhale back to your heart, Samasthiti. Here we go, open the 2 feet hip width apart with the big toes, go catch the second and third fingers. Inhale, halfway lift, flat up the spine, and when you're ready, exhale, dive forward. Option, you can take it with straight legs. If you're lacking flexibility, bend the knees and bring the chest over the thighs, shoulders away from the ears. Bring in here, Padangusthasana. Lengthening the spine. And 3, halfway lift, look forward. Go place the 2 hands underneath the sole of the 2 feet, halfway lift, Padahastasana, and exhale, dive forward. And again, bend the knees if you need to, just resting it over the thighs. Breathing nicely here for 1. Breathing 2. 3. 4. And take the take, come out 5. Hands on the hips, bring yourself back up, a gentle hop, bring the 2 feet hip together. Start walking the right foot to the back of your mat. And with the right hand, go catch your right big toe. If you need an amplification, reach your right hand on the right shin, left arm up to the sky, gaze into the upper end. Fingers together, breathing 2. Trikonasana. Keep breathing. And when you're ready, look down. Inhale to come your way up, close the right foot and turn to the left. Same thing. Left hand catch the left big toe, otherwise hands on the left shin, eyes to the upper end. Breathing 2. Breathing for 3. 4. Look down, exhale 5. Bring yourself up. B, walking to the back. Left arm up to the sky, left hand on the outside of the right foot. Right arm up to the sky. If you need, the right hand on the right hip. Gaze into the sitting. Breathing 1. Breathing 2. Breathing 3. 4. And come out 5. Twisting to the other side. Right hand this time around on the outside of the left foot. Left hand on the left hip, otherwise the left hand up to the sky. Keep gazing the upper hand. 1. 2. 4. Look down. 5. Take a big inhale, bring yourself up, open the arms sideways, and when you're ready, step the right foot forward. Samasthiti. Uttita Konasana. Step the right foot back, bend the right knee 90 degrees. If you need, place the right hand on the floor, otherwise right elbow on the right knee, left arm diagonal 45 degrees. Eyes to the upper end. Breathing 1. Breathing for 2. 3. 4. And when you're ready, exhale, look down. 5. Take a big inhale, come up, close the right foot, turn to the left. Same thing to the other side, bend the left knee, right arm diagonal, palm facing down, look to the upper end. Breathing 1. Breathing for 2. 3. 4. And when you're ready, start exhaling to look down. Bring yourself back up and twist to the back of the room. B. Left hand on the outside of the right foot. If you can, right arm diagonal. Otherwise, take a modification prayer twist, just the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Breathing 1. 2. 3. 4. And slowly look down. 5. Take a big inhale, bring yourself back up, close the right foot and bring the right arm up to the sky. Hook the right elbow on the outside of the left knee, otherwise prayer twist. Whatever you choose, keep gazing up toward the sky. If you're in the fullest expression, make sure the right foot is turned out 45 degrees. Breathing 2 and the heels grounded to the floor. 4. And exhale, look down. 5. Take a big inhale, bring the arms open. Up, step the right foot forward. Samasthiti. Step the right foot to the back of your mat and prepare yourself for Prasarita Padottanasana. Hands on the hips, inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale one more time and extend to bring the crown of the head down. Elbows are parallel to each other, the spine is flat. If you need, come up, but don't round the spine. 2. 3. 3 to 4. And 5. Half full lift. Bring the hands on the hips and bring yourself back up. And you come here, open the arms. Prepare yourself to dive forward. Hands on the hips, directly crown of the head down. Breathing 2. Breathing for 3. 4. And slowly. One more time. 5. Inhale, bring yourself back up. Exhale, open the arms sideways. Interlace the 10 fingers behind your head back. Open the shoulders, arch to the sky, and exhale to bring the crown of the head down for Prasarita Padottanasana C. Crown of the head and the 2 wrists down towards the floor. Breathing 2. 3. Breathing for 4. And slowly. 5. Take a big inhale to bring yourself back up. Open the arms. Hands on the hips. Take a big inhale. Lengthen up the spine and exhale, dive forward. Last variation. Second and third finger, grab the big toes, alpha lift. And exhale, bend the elbows sideways, crown of the head down, shoulders away from the ears. Bend the knees if you need ear. 2. 3. 4. And last breath here for 5. Take a big inhale, bring yourself out. Exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale, come up, open the arms sideways, step the right foot forward, Samasthiti. Reverse your namaskara on your back, or if you can't, simply catch the opposite elbows. Step the right foot back and square the hips and the shoulders to the back of your yoga mat. Take a big inhale, open your heart, and pretend to bring the chest towards the right shin. Eyes over the right big toe. Parsvottanasana. Pyramid fold. Different option, look Richard, staying up, making sure his spine is flat. Keep breathing, keep gazing your big toe. Take a big inhale, bring yourself back up, close the right foot, we're moving to the left. Left hip back, right forward, square hips and shoulder, and exhale to bring the chin towards the left shin. Eyes over the left big toe, elbows up to the sky, breathing 2. Keep elongate the spine, 3. 4. And come your way out 5. Open the arms sideways, step the right foot forward, Samasthiti. Moving yourself into tree pose or Vrichanasana. Otherwise, if you have a heart about the Padmutasana, make your half lotus. The right hand is passing through the back and you catch the right big toe. Left hand in front of your heart center and dive forward, hands on the floor. Take a big inhale. Otherwise, put something non-moving in front of you. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. And very slowly, prepare yourself to come out exactly as you step in. One step at a time, bring yourself out, relax the right leg down, switch into the left side. Hardha Baddha Padmutasana to the left side. Half lotus, if you need a modification, just tree pose. Left foot on top of your right ankle, otherwise higher than your right knee. Just put something not moving in front of you if you're staying in tree pose, otherwise bow forward, the right hand on the floor. You feel this pressure. Keep elongate the spine. Breathing nicely here for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. 4. And slowly 5. Half a lift and take the time to bring yourself out as you step in gracefully. Bringing the 2 feet to the floor, back to your heart, Samasthiti. Moving into Utthita Hastapatangustasana A. Grab the right big toe or the right knee if you need it. And bring the right leg bent or extended just in front of you. Left elbow to the back. Finding your balance here. When you're ready, move the right leg to the right. Eyes over the left shoulder. Keep the knees bent if you need it. Legs in front of you, just a kiss over the right knee, 2 hands on the backs, elbows to the back, lock the knee, point the toes, balancing here. Straight leg. And relax it down. Switch into the left side. Catch the left big toe, extend the left leg forward, lateral to the back. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. And when you're ready, 5. Open the left leg to the side and bring your eyes over the right shoulder. Again, bend the legs if you need it. Bring the legs in front of you, a kiss to the left knee, hands in front of the hips, point the toes, elbows to the back. Stay here. And relax it down, 5. Here we go. Arms up, vinyasa to Utkatasana. Exhale, dive forward. Take a big inhale, half lift, look at the third eye. Walk or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Take a big inhale, half facing. Exhale into the downward facing dog. Look between the 2 hands, walk or jump to 2 feet forward, half will lift. Exhale, bend the knees, arms up, look at your thumbs, Utkatasana chair pose. 5 breath here. Hands can be separated, clasped together, keep looking between the 2 hands. 4. And slowly 5. Prepare yourself to dive forward, hands on the floor. After left, look at the third eye, walk or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Take a big inhale, upper facing, and exhale into your downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward, left foot 45 degrees, moving into Virabhadrasana A, right side. Arms up, look between the 2 hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start extending the right leg. Close the right foot while gazing to the ends. Switch into the left. Bend the left knee and enter the pose to the other side. Breathe in 2. Breathe in 3. 4. Open it up to Virabhadrasana B, Warrior 2. 2 arms on the same line. Keep the left knee bent 90 degrees. Gazing over the left hand. Extend the left leg, close the left foot, turning to the other side, right knee 90 degrees, eyes over the right hand. Breathe in 2. Breathe in 3. 4. You can walk or jump back 5. Or otherwise, if you have a handstand in your practice, flow up and move slowly into your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into down dog. Moving to the floor, you can walk or jump with crossed leg or straight legs, whatever you have in your practice. Stepping into Dandasana. Extend the legs forward, hands beside your hips, flex the toes. Spine straight, chin over the chest, gazing at the big toes. Breathing 2, 3, 4, and slowly 5. Paschimottanasana A. Second and third finger catch the big toes, extend the spine, bend the elbows, bend the knees if you need to, just resting over the thighs and the eyes over the big toes. Breathing 1. Breathing for 2, 3, 4. And bring yourself gently up 5. Variation B, catch 2 feet from the outside. Repeat variation A if you're still working on it. Knees bent, spine flat. Keep bringing the shoulders away from the ears. Whenever you're ready, bring yourself up, and this time around. Right hand catch the left wrist, moving in Paschimottanasana C. Repeat variation A or B in case this is too intense for you yet. Keep breathing, keep elongate the spine. When you're ready, inhale to bring yourself up. Prepare to cross the legs, hands on the floor, walk or jump back. Take your Chaturanga Dandasana. Reminding that all the vinyasa are not mandatory. If you need to take a break, absolutely skip vinyasa. Walk or jump between the two hands, Purvottanasana, reverse table. You can take different option. You can have the knees bent, 2 feet hip width apart. Otherwise, you can extend both legs, bringing the big toes together, making sure the big toes are totally turned inward. Gazing to the back, hips up. Keep breathing. And exhale, bring yourself down 5. Cross the legs, walk or jump back. Take a Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale into downward facing dog. Moving into Ardha Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana, half lotus with the right leg, or tree pose if you don't have a half lotus. The right hand comes behind to catch the right big toe, and with the left hand catch the left big toe. Dive forward, bringing the eyes over the left big toe. Breathing 1. Breathing 2. 3. 4. And slowly bring yourself out 5. You can cross the legs or simply cross just the left, walk or jump back into your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into down dog. Step into the other side. Panchadasha, walk or jump forward. Shorasha, entering lotus with the left leg. Saptarasha, inhale. And Ashtadasha. Exhale. Eyes over the right big toe. Breathing 1. Cuddle the knee like Richard if you don't have a half lotus yet. Breathing 3. 4. And very gently 5. Start bringing yourself out. Cross the left leg under, walk or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into down dog. Moving into Trianga Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. Bend the right leg, right heel on the outside of your right sitting bones. When you're ready, start diving forward towards the left leg. The right hand catch the left wrist. Just resting over the thighs, breathing here. In case you have experience in the second series, bring the left leg up. Inhale, head to the back, and exhale. Gaze into the left big toe, Kranchasana. Keep breathing. And 5, relax. Cross the legs, Lolasana lift to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing dog. Same thing to the other side. This time around, it's the left leg bent. Left heel on the outside of your left sitting bones. You can dive forward to right the leg. Option 1. Option 2, you can bring the right leg up to you for Kranchasana. Inhale, head back in case, and exhale, chin to the right shin. Very nicely here. 2. 3. 4. And slowly 5. Relax the right leg down. Hands on the floor. Lalasana lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Moving into Janu Shirsasana A. Sapta walk or jump with the legs between the two hands. Extend the left leg, bend the right knee 90 degrees and open it sideways. When you're ready, the right hand catch the left wrist. Take a big inhale, extend the spine, and exhale, dive forward to the left big toe. Breathing nicely here. 1. Breathing for 2. 3. 4. And slowly bring yourself out. 5. Cross the legs, walk or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing dog. Moving to the other side. Panchadasha, walk or jump forward. Shodasha, bend the left knee. Left hand catch the right wrist. Saptadasha, inhale. Ashtanga. Exhale. Breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And slowly prepare to bring yourself out. 5. Ekavramshati. Inhale. Vramshati. Exhale. Getting ready to move into Janu Shirsasana B. Walk or jump forward, extend the left leg, bend the right knee, open it up 80 degrees, and place the right heel connecting to your perineum. Right hand, left wrist, catch the left big toe or the left heel and extend your spine forward. If you're struggling with arm strength flexibility, make sure you're using your belt here. Breathe nicely. And slowly 5. Bring yourself out. 5. Hands on the floor, cross the legs, walk and jump back, vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Moving into to the other side. Look between the two hands, walk or jump forward. Extend the right leg, open the left knee 80 degrees. Hands behind you. Lift the hips up and place the left heel connecting to your perineum. When you're ready, exhale, dive forward and catch the right foot. Eyes over the right big toe. Keep elongate the spine. Breathing. 2, 3, 4. And slowly bring yourself out. 5. Cross the legs, walk and jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing dog. Look between the two hands and extend the left leg forward and show into the other side. If you need a modification, like Richard, knees on the floor, tuck the toes, sitting bone over the heels. Otherwise, turn out the right foot and the right knee, making sure your knee touching the floor, and dive forward to the left leg for Janu Shirsasana C. If you're doing the variation, chin to the chest, don't look back. 3, 4. And when you're ready, slowly bring yourself out. 5. Cross the legs, walk or jump back into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing dog. Janu Shirsasana C to the other side. Extend the right leg or repeat the variation Richard is offering. Knees bent, sitting over the heels, tucking the toes and chin to the chest, lean the upper body back. Otherwise, toes on the floor, left heel connecting to the right inner thigh and dive forward. Keep breathing nicely. And slowly bring yourself out high. Cross the legs, walk or jump back forward. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Moving into Marichi Asana A. Look between the two hands, walk or jump forward. Extend the left leg, right knee to the chest. One hand of space between the right foot and the left leg. Right arm up to the sky and prepare yourself to go around your right knee. The right hand catch the left wrist behind your back. Use a strap if you need it. Shoulders forward, square to the left leg and pretend to bring the chin towards the left shin. Breathing nicely here. For 1. Breathing 2. Breathing for 3, 4, and slowly 5. Bring yourself up. You can cross the legs, or eventually you can place both hands on the floor, pushing the right knee back and jumping back to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Same thing to the other side. Look between the two hands. This time around, extend the right leg, right knee to the chest. One hand of space between left foot and right leg. Go around the left knee, and this time it's the left hand that catch the right wrist. Extend the spine, square the shoulder to the right leg, and bring the chin towards the right shin. Breathing 1. Breathing for 2, 3, 4, and bring yourself out 5. Cross the legs, otherwise push the left knee to the back, walk or jump back into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing dog. Prepare to walk or jump forward and move yourself into Marichyasana B. If you need, create a half lotus with the left leg, otherwise just simply bring the left foot on the floor, bent in front of you. Go around the right knee and bend like Marichyasana A. If you're doing a variation, the left leg is just bent on the floor and the right foot is in front of the left ankle, avoiding the half lotus. Chins towards the floor. Breathing 4, and slowly 5. Prepare yourself to bring up. Push the right knee to the back or cross the legs, walk or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing dog. Moving to the other side, look between the two hands, walk or jump forward. And prepare your half lotus with the right leg. Otherwise, simply bend the right leg in front of you and place the left foot in front of the right ankle. If you have a half lotus, go bind around the left knee. Inhale, extend the spine, square the shoulders, and exhale, chin towards the floor. Breathing for 1. Breathing 2. Breathing for 3, 4. And prepare to bring yourself slowly out 5. Hands on the floor, walk or jump back. Take a Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing dog. Marichyasana A. Walk and jump between the two legs. Extend the left leg forward, right knee to the chest. Prepare to bring the right hand behind your left arm up to the sky and place the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. If you want to go for the bind, absolutely go for the bind. Otherwise, simply cactus term and look to the back of the room. Breathing 1. Breathing 2. 3, 4. And look forward 5. Walk or jump back, vinyasa. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into down dog. Marichyasana C to the other side. Bend the left knee. Left hand behind your right arm up to the sky. Right elbow hooked above the left knee. Cactus arm, or if you have a full bind, move into a full bind now. Easing to the back of the room over the left shoulder for 2, 3, 4. And very slowly start looking forward 5. Hands on the floor, walk or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing dog. Look between the two hands, walk or jump forward. Skipping Marichyasana D and entering directly into Navasana, both pose. Legs might be bent, the chest is open, look up 45 degrees to the sky. 3. Breathing 4. And 5. Cross the legs, hands on the floor, lift up, Mula Bandha check. Exhale, come back down. Round 2. Breathe 2. Keep smiling. 3, 4. And 5. Cross the legs, hands on the floor. Inhale, lift up, look up towards the sky. Exhale, down. Round 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross the legs, hands on the floor. Inhale, lift up. Round 4. Breathing 1. Stay focused. Keep opening the chest. Don't collapse. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cross the legs, hands on the floor. Inhale, lift up, and come down. Open the chest. Breathe there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. Cross the legs. Prepare to walk or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Prepare Ambuja Pidasana. If you're not comfortable in balancing into the hands, take a Malasana Yogi squat and stay here. Otherwise, those who are confident, hands on the floor, hide the shoulders behind the 2 knees. Start pressing a lot the 2 shoulders with the knees and lift up. And maybe you can place 1 foot on top of each other. Breathing 1. Breathing 2. 3, 4, and slowly 5. To come out as you step in, open the 2 feet. Passing from Ditthibhasana to Bakasana to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Look between the 2 hands. Prepare yourself to walk or jump between the 2 hands. Moving into Kurmasana. Turtle pose. Bend the legs and turn out the 2 feet 45 degrees. Start hiding once more the 2 shoulders behind the 2 knees. And little by little extend the arms behind you, palms flat towards the floor. Don't open the legs wide. Keep pressing them inward. Extend the legs if it's possible and chin towards the floor. Breathing 1. Breathing 2. 3. 4. And slowly prepare to sail to Kama 5. From Kurmasana, we will slowly bring ourselves out and moving into Supta Kurmasana variation. Create a diamond shape with the 2 legs. Pass the 2 arms inside and catch the 2 feet exactly as Richard is doing, and pretend to bring your forehead down towards the 2 feet. Otherwise, pass the shoulders inside and maybe hook, or maybe not, the 2 arms on your back. The crown is resting between the 2 feet. Breathing 2. 3. 4. And 1 last breath here. 5. Take the time to bring yourself up. Cross the legs, hands on the floor, walk or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing dog. Slowly moving into Garbha Pindasana. So if you have any water and if you need to get your legs wet in order to slide the 2 arms inside your lotus, grab the water now. Otherwise, move yourself into a half lotus or cross-legged position and bring the 2 knees to the chest, finding balance only on your hips. If you have a full lotus, make sure you're folding in lotus and then passing 1 arm at a time in the space you have between your shin and the other foot. Hands should come in through, resting over the forehead or eventually the chin. Breathing 2, 3, 4, and slowly 5. Go on your back and give yourself time to play 9 rolls clockwise around the mat 9 times until you come back forward. You can place both hands on the floor if you're in full lotus, or just beside you, eyes up toward the sky. Lift up, Kukutasana. Breathing 2, 3, 4, and relax it out 5. And to the top of the mat, 2 feet to the back, take a Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing. Baddha Konasana, Sapta, walk or jump forward. Bring the 2 feet together, open the knees sideways. Open the 2 feet like the page of 2 books. Heels together, elbows on your hips. Flat up the spine and pretend to bring the chin towards the shin. Breathing 1. Chin towards the floor. Breathing 2. Breathe in 3, 4. And when you're ready, bring yourself up high. Moving into variation B. Chin to the chest this time around. Rounding up the upper back and bringing the crown of the head or the forehead down towards the 2 feet. Breathing 1. Breathing 2. Breathing 3, 4. And very slowly, bring yourself out 5. Prepare to cross the legs, walk or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Upavista Konasana A. Look between the 2 hands, walk and jump forward and open the legs 90 degrees. A block underneath the 2 hips if you need more space for your hips. Otherwise, hands on the floor, elbows on the floor, or if you can catch the 2 feet from the outside. Dive forward with a flat spine. Chest soars on the floor, then the chin, eyes looking forward. Breathing 1. Keep working with the spine straight to go forward 2. 3. And now bring yourself up. Cross the legs, walk or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing dog. Look between the 2 hands, walk or jump forward. And vertebra by vertebra, roll down to the back of the mat. Legs behind you, open them 90 degrees and catch the big toes with the 2nd and 3rd fingers. Supta Konasana. Breathing 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're ready, very slowly with the next inhale, prepare yourself to roll forward, balancing on the hips, chest open, legs straight or bent if you need it, and exhale. Slowly to chin on the floor. Cross the legs, walk and jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing dog. Supta Padangusthasana. Look between the 2 hands, walk and jump forward. And vertebra by vertebra, lie down on the floor. Catch the right knee, maybe the right leg. Use a strap if you need it. Otherwise, catch the right big toe. Inhale, lift the head up. Chin towards the shin. Eyes over the right big toe. Breathing 1. Breathing for 2, 3, 4. Inhale, head down, open the right leg to the right, eyes over the left shoulder. Breathing 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring the right leg in front of you, give a kiss to the right knee, up. Exhale, head down, relax the right leg, switch into the left side. Left leg up, the knee, or with a strap if you need it. Inhale, lift the head towards the left knee. Breathing 1. Breathing for 2, 3, 4. And slowly head down. Bring the leg to the left, eyes over the right shoulder. Breathing nicely here. 1. Breathing 2, 3, 4. And leg to the front. Give a kiss to the left knee and relax both legs down. Your choice to do a full chakrasana backward or rolling forward like Richard is doing to jump back into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing dog. Look between the 2 hands, walk or jump between the 2 hands. Extend the legs and vertebra by vertebra. Bring the legs behind your back. One more time. Ubaya Panangushtasana. Catch the big toes, pointed toes, feet together. And with the next inhale, roll forward. Knees might be bent, might be extended. Open the chest. And if you can, gaze up toward the sky. 3, 4. And slowly 5. Bend the legs, hands on the floor. Walk or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up facing. Exhale into downward facing dog. Urdhva Mukha Paschimottanasana. Jump forward, extend the legs and vertebra by vertebra. Bring the legs behind your head one more time. Catch the 2 feet from the outside. And when you're ready, roll forward. This time around, the 2 legs are extended. The 2 hands are catching the feet from the outside. Give it a second try if you need it. Bend the elbows, open the chest, bend the legs if you need it. And breathe here. 2, 3, 4. And here we go. Slowly 5. Cross the legs, walk and jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing. Moving into Setu Bandhasana, half bridge pose. Take a variation. If you need a leg reacher, normal half bridge pose. 2 feet hip width apart, otherwise full expression. Turn out the 2 feet. Open your heart. Crown of the head first down. Lift the hips. And if it feels good, extend the legs. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. And gracefully relax it down. 5. Chakrasana or vinyasa, your choice. Roll forward or backward. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into down dog. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Look between the two hands, walk a jump back, and lie down vertebra by vertebra on the floor. If you don't have a full wheel, repeat Setu Bandhasana. Otherwise, hands close to the ears. First things, bring the hips up, crown of the head first down, and then extend in your full wheel. Running 1. According to tradition, 5 repetitions, do as many as feels good. 2, up to 5, 3. Exhale, maybe bring the head down, walk the hands closer, and reopen it up. 2. If you need, take a break. Knees to the chest and relax it down. One more round, maybe. Open up into full wheel. Round 4. And last round. Slowly make your way back to the mat. Knees to the chest. Take a chakrasana or roll forward into your vinyasa. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Paschimottanasana to counterbalance, hold the heart opening. Extend the legs forward and go catch the big toes. Flex the 2 feet, and this time around you can relax if you want the head down. Counting 10 breath here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and come out 10. Cross the legs, walk or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into down dog. Finish in sequence. Sharamba Sharvangasana. Walk and jump forward and vertebra by vertebra. Roll down to the mat. Hands on the back, supporting the 2 legs. Extend the legs, point the toes, feet together. Breathe nicely here. 2, 3. Breathe 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe for 9. And slowly 10. 2 feet to the back. Moving into Halasana. Point the toes, feet on the floor. Breathing nicely here. 1. Otherwise, hands on your lower back to support your back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Start bending the knees. 8. Karnapidasana. Cover the 2 ears with the inside of the 2 knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving into Urdhva Padmasana. Cross leg, half lotus, full lotus if available. Hands on the 2 knees, breathing here. 1. Supporting the lower back in case. 2, 3, 4. And slowly 5. Bring the 2 knees to the chest. Maybe simply hug the legs. If you can, Pindasana. 4. Embryo pose. And slowly 5. Vertebra by vertebra. Prepare to unroll into your mat. Moving into fish pose, Matsyasana. Keep the legs in full lotus if you have them, otherwise straight the legs. If you're in full lotus, catch the 2 feet, extend the arms, open the chest, resting the crown of the head on the floor. If the legs are extended, flex the 2 feet. 4, 5, breathe. 6, 7, and 1 count breath. 8. Extend the legs, keep the chest open, arms parallel towards the legs. Uttana Padasana. Breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and slowly relax it out. 8. Vinyasa or Chakrasana, your choice, or forward or backward. Inhale, upper facing. Exhale into downward facing dog. Moving into Shirsasana. Bring the crown of the head down. Take a child pose if you're not sure of doing a headstand. Otherwise, lift the legs up. 15 breaths. 1, 2, straight the legs, point the toes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and one last breath here. 15. Start piking the legs. Variation V. Legs parallel towards the floor. 10 breath here. 1. Breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One last breath here. Slowly. 10. Bring the legs slowly up towards the sky. And with grace and control, 1 breath to bring yourself down. Feet to the floor, bend the knees, forehead down, arms sideways. Take a child pose breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. And slowly. 5. Hands on the floor, walk or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing dog. Look between the 2 hands, walk or jump forward, cross the legs, half lotus, full lotus, whatever you have accessible. Baddha Padmasana, Yoga Mudra. If you have full lotus, cross the arms behind you, catch the big toes with the opposite arm. Take a big inhale, extend the spine and dive forward. Bring the chin towards the floor. Otherwise, hands on the back, catch the opposite elbows. 2, 3, 8 breath here. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 last breath here. 8. Take a big inhale, bring yourself up. Index and thumb together. Jnana Mudra. Extend both arms over the knees. Bring the chin over the chest. Sack the belly in. Engage your Uddiyana Bandha and also your Mula Bandha. Breathing here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 more breath here. Take the time to bring yourself out. Place the 2 hands behind your hips. Lift the knees to your chest. Stay with crossed legs, whichever variation you have. Look up to the sky. Uttala 1. Breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and bring yourself down. 10. Hands to the top of the mat, 2 feet to the back, last to vinyasa. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale into downward facing. Look between the 2 hands, walk the 2 feet forward, half left, look at the third eye, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, relax the crown of the head down. Inhale, arms up, look between the 2 hands, Urdhva Hastasana. Back to your heart, Samasthiti. Take a moment to bow yourself, closing mantra. And when you're ready, Bring the palm of the hands facing forward, Samasthiti. Ekam inhale, Dve exhale, Trini inhale, Chattuari exhale, Pancha inhale, Shat exhale. Sapta Wakachan between the two hands, extend the legs to the back of the mat, bring the crown of the head to the top, palm facing up toward the sky, rotate the 2 feet sideways, and simply relax into the mat. Shavasana. Thank you guys for being here today. Take as much time as you need here, from 5 to 8 minutes minimum. From the bottom of our heart, from Richard and Agneta, Namaste.